clear that this legislation must be passed so that we can continue to uphold that duty. As always, I certainly welcome our Democrat colleagues to join us in voting in favor of these four separate measures. With that, I yield to the ranking member, Mr. McGovern, for any comments he wishes to make.
Well, thank you, Madam Chair, and let's just be honest about what's going on here. Fresh off ramming through their big, ugly tax scam, a shameless handout to billionaires, Republicans have decided that it wasn't enough. Huge tax giveaways to the rich and powerful weren't good enough. Now they want to give even more to those who already have the most. They're calling three bills they are putting forward this week as crypto reform. But let's be real. This is a rigged game. It's the GOP's crypto giveaway, written for those at the top. These bills set in stone weak and ineffective crypto regulations with loopholes so big that you could drive a Mack truck through them. Loopholes for the rich, which seems to be the favorite pastime of my friends on the other side. I have not had one person in my district come up to me and say, please, please, Jim, make it easier for crypto millionaires to get richer. Please make it easier to con people. Yet that is exactly what is going on here. Democrats tried to include protections for consumers, bans on fraud, even rules to stop elected officials from profiting off the laws they write. These common sense amendments were rejected by Republicans. Why? Follow the money. This isn't about innovation, it's about corruption. Get this, Trump and his family are making boatloads of money on their crypto schemes, and these bills even carve out special treatment for Trump's personal crypto ventures. Literally, that is like the definition of corruption. Now, I remember a time when presidents actually divested from personal business interests to avoid even the appearance of corruption. That used to be the standard around here. Now, we've got an administration openly using their power to pad their own bank accounts, cutting deals, cozying up to crypto backers, and inviting pay-to-play schemes and foreign influence operations to come in right through the front door. They aren't even trying to hide it. Again, this is corruption, plain and simple. Now, also on our agenda is the defense appropriations. And I want to say this until I'm blue in the face. We should not be writing massive blank checks to the Pentagon when they can't even pass a simple audit. This bill will continue shoveling millions and millions of dollars to defense contractors who charge exorbitant prices after Republicans just snuck an additional $150 billion for defense spending into the big ugly bill. This is the fleecing of America's taxpayers, and it's also defense contractors can continue to make an extra buck. If Republicans were serious about waste, this is where they would start, but they won't, because they're not serious about legislating at all. Now, let's not forget, the last time we were here, Republicans jammed through their one big ugly bill, a $1 trillion smash and grab that punishes working people and rewards the richest of the rich. That bill is now law, thanks to Republicans in Congress and to Donald Trump, a law that will kick 17 million Americans off their health care, shutter hospitals and assisted living facilities, take food out of the mouths of the hungry, raise energy costs for families while big oil cashes in, give the biggest tax cuts to the rich while hardworking people get scraps, and oh, by the way, adds nearly $4 trillion to the debt. Why cut health care and food assistance from hardworking Americans when you still got to add $4 trillion to the debt? Who is this helping besides the very rich in this country? I mean, you've got to admire the gall. Rob the poor, reward the rich, explode the debt, and then come in here with a straight face talking about responsibility and reforms. It's outrageous and it is cruel, and it's going to catch up with you. So here's the truth. Republicans have the majority, and they used it to pass the most extreme, reckless, corrupt agenda in modern history. But the American people are watching. They're going to feel the pain brought to them by this Republican government when grocery bills go up, when the hospital down the street shuts its doors, when grandma loses her Medicaid. And they're going to remember it in November 2026. Democrats aren't going to stop fighting. We believe in a government that works for the people, not just for hedge fund managers and crypto bros and Mar-a-Lago donors. So no, we're not going to let Republicans change the subject. We're going to keep calling out the corruption and chaos, and we're going to keep standing up for the people who sent us here because they deserve better than this mess. And with that, I yield back.
Thank you very much, Mr. McGovern. Without objection, any prepared statements that our witnesses may have will be included in the record.